What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with our Tales of the Rays video. Today we have the in-game news. We don't have the Twitter posts yet, which I find very interesting, because we're like a day... We're actually less than a day and a half away. We're like a day and like 8 hours until the release of part 1 of the final chapter for Fairy's Requiem, which I will be live streaming, and we'll be doing some summons and stuff like that. But let's go over everything. So the 25th at 1400, so Eastern time, that is Thursday morning at 1 o'clock in the morning, the usual story time. Part 3, which is referring to the third arc, final chapter, Lord of the Dead, Country, Curse, Breaking, Silver Arms. Obviously, that's... this is all Google, like, translate stuff, so obviously it's going to sound kind of weird. Is added. The final chapter of Part 3 will be distributed in 2 parts. Mercuria will participate only in Gacha. So what that's saying is, Naza is going to be recruitable just by beating this chapter this month, but Mercuria will be on the banner. So if you want Mercuria a month early, you will have to pull her 5-star or her Mirage Art from the banner. That's just how these kinds of things go. And we got some screenshots here of some kind of like void. Oh, this is what we see in the... we see this in the opening for Fairy's Requiem, this area, but we also see this area in the new opening for Last Cradle. So that's interesting. We got Richter here, we got Naza, we got Mercuria. Looks like we got Jay for some stuff, which is funny because Jay isn't playable yet. Hopefully Jay will be coming soon. I assume Jay will probably be one of the first few chapters in Last Cradle, maybe even the first chapter. And then we have Elrain here, and then we have... I totally forget this guy's name, but he's a creep. So yeah, there's going to be 2 parts to this. Obviously, in order to play this chapter, you need to have completely finished Chapter 15 of the third arc, which is interesting because we haven't actually ever seen a numbered chapter go like this. I'm guessing that this is going to kind of work... I'm trying to think how... This will probably work like Flynn's chapter, where we have 15 parts for this first part, and it's going to leave off on a cliffhanger, and then there's only going to be like 3 parts for the actual final thing. I could definitely see that happening. For next month, maybe we just have like 3 quests to go through. But, yeah, this is all pretty exciting. As for what the banner is going to look like, obviously we know the first dual Mirage Art. I think a lot of people are still deciding what to call it. A lot of people just go different ways with it. I'm just going to keep going with dual Mirage Art. It just seems easier. But yeah. So for this banner, we're going to have the... I lost my train of thought for a second. So we'll have the dual Mirage Art for Ix and Melina. We still don't know how exactly it's going to work. Can you equip it to both characters at the same time? Can only one character equip it? Is there going to be a completely new slot for dual Mirage Arts? We still don't know, and we probably won't know until we actually unlock it. Until someone unlocks it the day of. So when the banner goes live, if we get lucky enough to pull it, we'll definitely be able to test it out there, which I will definitely be summoning for. I have enough Mirror Gems to do an entire full step up, because I believe it's like 3,100, so when I log in tomorrow, I will have 3,100 Mirror Gems ready, because I have that monthly, like, 2,000 thing still going as well. So I'll be able to do a full step up on that, as well as... I'll have 600 diamonds. So if we do, I'm going to do the full step up first. And if we get everything we need from the step up, then I'm not going to do any of the diamond summons. Like if we get lucky enough to get 1 copy of each thing, because I remember when I did the step up for Mythos, I didn't get Mythos' overray, but I got like 2, I got a copy, I got 2 copies of Kratos' Mirage Art. And then I got 2 copies of Martel and 1 copy of Ewan. So that was like 5 Mirage Arts in one thing. So if I could get that lucky, if I could just get 1 of each, I think I'd be pretty happy here. Even if we don't get all of them, like if I don't pull Mercuria, or I don't pull Naza, but I pull the other two, as long as I get the dual Mirage Art, I think I'm set. Because obviously these other characters will come back at some point on their own. But the idea here is to get all 3 Mirage Arts if we can. So we'll see. We'll see how my summons go tomorrow night when we actually do those summons. But I would like to save if I possibly can, because you never know what's going to be coming next month, and I do want to be prepared since I ended up going so deep to try and get something from this collab gacha, but all I ended up with was Leia's Summer Mirage Art. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to go over here. Just a quick little news thing before the event starts. We got about a day and a half roughly before this event starts. If you're going to be summoning, let me know what your main priority here is. I'm assuming most people will be the dual Mirage Art, since it is the first one in the game, and it'll be interesting to see how it kind of works in-game. So that's going to be it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.